In a world where we're constantly bombarded with noise, notifications, and distractions, there's one thing we're all secretly craving, whether we realize it or not: silence. But here's the thing: silence is terrifying. What if, in the quiet, we discover something about ourselves we've been avoiding? Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, we're going to explore why quiet time is not just beneficial, but necessary for the clarity and wisdom you're seeking. The problem. Let me ask you something: when was the last time you were truly alone with your thoughts? No music, no podcasts, no endless scroll through social media, just you and the silence. If the very idea makes you uncomfortable, you're not alone. Most of us fill every second with noise because we're afraid of what might surface in the quiet. But here's the twist: it's in that silence where the real magic happens. You see, the noise keeps us busy, too busy to think deeply, too busy to reflect, and most importantly, too busy to gain clarity. Imagine trying to drive through a dense fog. That's your life when you never stop to clear your mind. Silence is the windshield wiper for your soul. But what happens when you embrace the quiet? When you actually make space for it? Let's move into the power of silence. The transformation. You've likely heard the phrase, silence is golden. It's more than just an old saying. In silence, we tap into something profound: the ability to see things clearly. When was the last time you had a breakthrough idea while doom scrolling Twitter? Exactly. Yet, during a quiet moment, those aha moments flood in. It's not a coincidence. Silence allows the brain to sift through the noise, prioritize what's truly important, and, wait for it, connect the dots in ways we never would in our usual, chaotic environment. Think of it like this: have you ever tried to solve a puzzle with a TV blaring in the background? Not easy, right? But in the calm, suddenly, the pieces fall into place. But wait, there's something even deeper. What if I told you that in silence, you don't just find solutions, you find yourself? Stay with me. The resolution. In the stillness, we get to know who we truly are. We face our thoughts, both the beautiful and the uncomfortable. And in doing so, we start to uncover our deepest desires, our fears, our true motivations. It's as if the noise has been keeping us from seeing the bigger picture all along. When we give ourselves permission to sit in silence, we begin to peel back the layers. Here's the exciting part: silence leads to clarity, clarity leads to direction. And with direction, you finally stop wandering aimlessly and start living with intention. Imagine waking up tomorrow and knowing exactly what you want from your life. Not feeling lost, not distracted, but clear, focused, and purposeful. Sounds good, right? And it doesn't even require a GPS. But there's one final piece to this puzzle, and it's important. Because silence not only gives you clarity, it teaches you to listen to something we often ignore. Any guesses? Conclusion: the final insight. Silence teaches you to listen to your inner wisdom. That quiet voice inside that gets drowned out by the world's constant chatter. In silence, it becomes your guide. And when you trust that voice, you start to make decisions that align with your truest self. That's where real wisdom is born. That's where life becomes more than just surviving, it becomes thriving. As Lao Tzu once said, silence is a source of great strength. So, next time the world feels too loud, don't run from the quiet. Run towards it. In the silence, you might just find the answers you've been searching for all along.